Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about business investments and opportunities. Uh, you see, as you start to make more money doing whatever it is you do, whether it be your W-2, whether it be a small business, whether it be through your investments, a lot of the time we see that we'll hear these headlines where someone invested uh, $20,000 and made 2 million or something like that, right? But the thing is, that 20,000 probably wasn't a lot compared to their actual net worth. It might be 0.003% of their net worth, right? And so them making that 2 million seems like a lot, but how many everyday people have 20,000 to invest in something like, for say, Bitcoin in 2005 before it took off, and just keep that 20,000 there and just assume that one day it'll happen, right? So again, you have to take things into context. And a lot of the times you have to celebrate the small wins. For example, if you have $500 in Bitcoin and that went up to $3,000 over the course of 7 years, I would call that a great outcome, a great profitable outcome for your stage in your investments, right? For your net worth, for your average income, that was a great investment that yielded a decent return. In my case, I believe it was 2021 when I had invested in some land. And this land was in San Antonio, Texas. The land housed a Family Dollar. And that Family Dollar, over the last 2 years, just renewed his contract for another 5 years, which means they're happy with the land, they're happy with the customers coming in, and they're happy with the profit margins that they're making. And so they have now renewed for another 5 years. This renewal ensures that I would then be paid for an additional 5 years. I could have kept my money in for at least 3 to 4 years and said, okay, they'll probably renew, they probably won't, who knows? But now that they've renewed, I decided that there is a better place to park my investments. Understand that within that 2-year period, I have made 111% return on the investment that I put in. So outside of real estate, outside of stock market, outside of any other investment that I have ventured into, this investment was definitely my most profitable investment. Not my most lucrative, because I didn't put much into a experimental project, but it was definitely the most profitable in terms of a percentage. You see, in the stock market, I averaged 12 to 28% in some years, but never 111%. And in the real estate market, I'm more interested in the cash flow. I'm more interested in the appreciation and the debt repayment and pay down of principal. So I don't really look at it as a percentage-based thing. I look at it as how much am I getting in cash flow versus how much am I paying down in interest. And those two combinations make me happy as an investor. But in this case, I was able to calculate what I'm cashing out at, what I put in, the reoccurring investments, the dividend payouts that it was giving me, that I was reinvesting and reinvesting and reinvesting. Now I'm cashing that out. If I had put all my money in the stock market into this investment, I would have made so much more money. But again, that would have also included so much more risk. So instead of saying I could have been a super genius, at least I was a genius. I'm happy to have made this investment. I'm happy to now be cashing out of it with profits. And I'm happy to redeploy that into whatever it is I decide, whether that be real estate or stocks for now, until I find another experimental investment to hop into. I was proud to say from time to time that I was invested in a Family Dollar, or yeah, because the Family Dollar is on the land that I purchased, therefore I'm invested in a Family Dollar. And I was proud to say that it was in Texas, because that would make me a long distance investor. But I won't be a long distance investor anymore once my cash out comes to me. So I just want to tell people, be happy, be proud of the small and little wins. Understand that, yes, you're not going to get to 2 million, 1 million, even 500,000 with your first initial investment. In fact, let's say you had invested in something like Amazon when it first came out. You probably would have cashed out after you doubled or tripled your money the first time, right? I might be cashing out extremely early, especially with the contract being renewed for an additional 5 years. But I'm okay with that because I know I'm not just going to sit on my money. I'm going to utilize that for further investments and further future gains. It might be less, and it probably will be less, especially after yielding a 111% return. It'll probably definitely be less. But again, I am proud of what I was able to accomplish with this. I know that is probably not the smartest decision to pull it out right now, but I'm not just going to use that cash to have fun and do this and that. No, I'm going to use it. I'm going to reinvest it into what I have going on to make me more money long term that I can see on a consistent basis rather than checking in on it every 4 to 7 months. Because honestly, I was setting it and forgetting it for a long time. I have investments in so many different pockets of vehicles that it is really sometimes hard for me to continue to keep up with some of the investments that I've made. So taking that Family Dollar investment off the books, now I have about 4 or 5 other investments that I can more focus on rather than six investments to be focused on, right? So that's going to help me with my peace of mind and understanding and maintaining and monitoring and managing my portfolios. And so, again, it's probably not the wisest decision to pull out right now, but I'm happy of what I did. I'm happy to pull out on a high note, and I'm happy to redeploy it and reinvest it into something that I can manage more consistently. If you like stuff like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.